Hello everybody, it's me, your favorite Draft Factory, and we're playing some Dark Souls 2. And today, we're going to make our way down through the rest of the Salt Fort, and... oops, that didn't hit that guy. And we're going to go fight the boss of this path, who is pretty tough, but now we have the means to make them a lot easier. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and it'll be another Lucatiel battle, which means that I guess I'm gonna have to go get on my game and actually go finish off Lucatiel's storyline off camera so that we can get her stuff. There we go. Whoa, whoa! Keep doing that now, bro. Don't. Okay. Now these guys with the crossbows, well, that guy's having a bad time. Oh, he settled down. These guys with the crossbows, I think, are one of the harder parts about this starting area for the Salt Fort. But there's a very annoying stretch down here as well. So just be prepared. Know that there's no other bonfire in between here and the boss, so not having enough Estus can be an issue when you fight the boss. So if you roll off that ledge while the thing's going down, you can get a lacerating arrow. It's not really great, but you know, it's something. I'm going to use a human effigy because, like I said, this is a Lucatiel boss, and she's right here. This should be her, yeah. And we're not going to summon her yet. What we're going to do is we're going to clear out this area, and then summon her after we get the enemies cleared out. Oh wow, he doesn't get stunned by that. Good to know. Pick that up. Bellkeeper bow, very cool. Bellkeeper bow is a pretty good bow, but we've already got. Oh look, a free sublime bone dust. Totally forgot about that one. We've got that Dragon Rider bow. Hi, buddy. Hi. So these guys hit pretty hard, as you just saw, so we're going to try to kind of avoid the damage as much as possible, and we're not doing a great job of that. Oh, good. Don't roll. That's fine. Quick, don't roll. Good job. What the hell? Don't die. Alright. Not going great. Okay, there we go. And a secret message? Illusory wall, really? What? Oh, today I learned. Are you serious? What is out here? A Northern Ritual Band and a Bleedstone. I had no idea that this was here. Well, if you need a Bleedstone, that's your place. Cool. Alright. Well, today I learned with Giraffe Factory. Okay. One more of these guys. Dead. Got him. Alright, now it's mostly just kind of annoying enemies. So it's these mummies that are left. Oh, that was bad. Bad news? Okay. Get out. So these mummies are pretty annoying, and with the water and everything, they can mob up on you pretty quick. So you want to kind of weed them out one by one. I don't remember what rooms they're in and what they're not, so I'm going to be kind of nervous about this for a minute. Is there a guy in here? I'm not sure. No guy. Alright. Ooh, a fire seed. That's nice. Alright. And we're going to go to the other side and clear the other guy out. The other rooms. And then there's rooms on the bottom here that have guys in them. But there's a couple of items that we want to get too. So, kill this one. And we're going to see if there's any guys in here. Not this one. And not that one. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, but I know that there's guys down in the bottom here. So you definitely want to be careful about these guys, because they still run pretty quick. Whoops, I hit B twice. Get him. Alright. And let's go in here. Oh no! Uh-oh. That was close. Are there more coming at me? No, I thought I heard more running at me. Alright, never mind. Nothing. Nothing. Let's move on to the next room. I think there's a guy in here. There's not? Oh, awesome. I'll pick this up. Thank you. Proud Knight and a Ferrous Lockstone. Very nice. And there's one here for sure. Oh, what? He attacked me instead of jumping. Amazing. Never seen that happen. I mean, I guess I've seen them attack, but I've never seen them attack in this area. Now, if you don't have the Bastille key, clearing these guys out is important, because when you pull this lever, all of those guys start following you, and that's no fun. But if you do have the Bastille key, which we do because we beat the gargoyles, right? The Belfry gargoyles. We can open up these doors up here, which is a lot easier than going through the bottom area. But let's see, we need to run back and we need to grab a Lucatile. We've used half of our Estus, which is bad, but we should be okay for this. Grab a Lucatile. And this is another one of those moments when you're like, man, Lucatile, I wish you were better at this game, because first of all, she can, you know, she just walks off ledges and stuff sometimes because she's super smart. And second of all, she kind of dies sometimes in the bosses where you're like, well, I really wish you wouldn't die and make this hard, but thanks for doing that. It's the only way I really feel about her. But so once you've got all the enemies cleared out, go back and grab Lucatile. And we'll go across this bridge here. She seems to be pretty good at doing this bridge. Better than the Noman's Wharf. Oh, wrong side. There's an item back in one of these little crannies that we want. There it is. Boom. Radiant Life Gem. Thank you. And what we're gonna do, a lot of people will lay their signs right here, so you can get free stuff, like free help rather, from them. We can use our Bastille key and open up these doors. Don't walk off the ledge, Lucatile, don't do it! Oh my god. Oh, Lucatile, don't. Oh, she makes me so nervous. Okay, and you'll notice these like funny troughs, right? Light up a torch. Where's my things? There they are. Light up a torch. Set light. Whoosh. So that's oil. And what those do is these troughs, they light up lamps in the boss arena, and it makes the fight much easier. Because it's not even about whether or not you can see the boss. It's whether or not the game thinks you can see the boss, and that affects whether or not you can lock on. Because in the dark, your lock-on distance is much shorter. So we've got those lit, and we're gonna go down here. Hope Lucatile doesn't jump off the ledge. Come on, Lucatile. Let's do this. And we're gonna go in and we're gonna fight the Lost Sinner. And you can tell it's a real boss because of the weirdo fade in. And if you played Dark Souls 1, you may recognize that that little bug from the ruins of Izalith, or Izalith, or however they said that in that game. But this is a witch. This is one of the witches of Izalith, and she's a pyromancer, and she's atoning for her sins, you know, by being punished. And junk, however that works. Probably should have cast Magic Weapon first, but no big deal. She's fighting Lucatile. Lost Sinner is a lady, confirmed. Like it's a lady. So I think that it's pretty clear that she is one of the witches. Oh boy, shouldn't have drank here. Gonna get wrecked. Don't get wrecked, please. Okay. Alright. And we're just gonna kind of try to avoid her attacks. Oh, or just get hit by all of them. Just tank them all. It's fine. Okay. Chug. And she's sort of just like a straight up melee like fight, right? She's being distracted by Lucatiel, which is a great thing, because now we can just cast these soul arrows at her, making her much easier than normal. And if you've got range, you've got Lucatiel, or you've got another human with you, then this boss is super easy. But you do want to light up these lamps by going around the outside and hitting those torch spots, and then you can fight that boss. She's not very hard once you do that. And then go through this door. Go down here. Some free stuff. Opened. Alright, fragrant branch and an Elizabeth mushroom. Very nice. And light the bonfire. Boom. Bonfire lit. Very nice. So there you go. That's the Sinner's Bonfire. And that's one of the 4 bosses. So that's 3 out of 4. And now we get to... we're actually going to go... start on the 4th path now, which is pretty good. We're making pretty good progress here in the past couple episodes. So we got that Lost Sinner, and let's spend a couple of levels. I want more... Do we have any shards? No. Alright. I want more intelligence, because I want our spells to do more damage, and I like to be able to use the stronger spell. So I think 16 is the lower limit on that spell. How many levels do we have? 3 more than that? I'm gonna put 2 into endurance, and that'll be okay for now. Well, we'll put another into intelligence for a little extra damage. Wow. One day we're gonna get a certain weapon, I've decided, and decided on what weapon I kind of want to use later on. Because I don't want to like just completely abandon the pyromancies, but I think we're gonna come back to them later, and that's how we're gonna do it. But for now, we're just gonna use the staff and everything, and the pyromancies we're going to bring back. And when we do that, we're actually going to use a soul vessel and respec our character. But that's a little bit down the road. It's a good 5 or 6 episodes away, maybe. Who knows? But yeah. Let's see about our spells here. We've got magic weapon and 2 great soul arrows, right? So we can cast great heavy soul arrow, which is the stronger version of great soul arrow. It's got fewer uses, but sorceries have many like casts on them, and so I don't think it's really that bad. Does this guy sell great heavy? I wonder. Buy. That's not spells at all. Here we go. Heavy, great heavy. Yeah, okay. 4,500. We can afford that. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna buy a 4,500 here. All right, and we're gonna go equip that and grab the ring that we need. What am I doing? I'm gonna put on the ring that we need. Oh, immolation. I forgot that we picked that up. Neat. Great heavy. There we go. So now we have great heavy soul arrow and magic weapon. And now we do a lot of magic damage. We have 20 of these ranged strong spells, which is awesome. And we can put magic on our weapon, and we're all good. We're doing well. So, what I want to do is put on the... We're going to be putting on... This ring of blades, probably not really necessary anymore. It doesn't do that much, so we're not going to need that for a while. Let's see, silver cat ring. This is what we're going to wear. We're going to wear the silver cat ring, and we're going to actually go down this hole. That's right, you heard me. This hole. Now, Gilligan, you can you can get some... You can talk to Gilligan, or whatever his name is, and get ladders that go down into this area. But you don't need them. Your best bet is actually to lighten your equip load as much as possible, which is pretty much just take off all your armor. Is the easiest way. Ah, dang. I forgot we made him totally ripped. And put on the silver cat ring, which we bought from Sweet Shalquar in that hut right over there. And we're gonna go down here. Just walk off this ledge very carefully. Yep. And then you don't die. Now, if you tried that before, you would have died if you didn't have the silver cat ring. But we have it, and so we didn't. So we drop down this way, which doesn't hurt because we have Silver Cat, right? And let's see, there's a few ways to do this. There's a couple of paths that work. We're going to go this way, and then we're going to run this way. And that should land there. There we go. Perfect. Hey, free poison moss. That's nice. And then from here, there's a few different ways, but this is the easiest way. From here, you just drop down to this ledge, walk back this way to the Grave of Saints. Now, the Grave of Saints is another Ratbro Covenant area where you will be drawn into PvP with other players, which is, in my opinion, not very fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to skip it. I'm going to do my best to skip it. I'm not very good at it. But we're going to try. We're going to lighten our load by those 3 extra points now. Well, nah, what's the point? Let's go ahead and put that back on. I'm gonna forget about it later anyway if I take it off now. Okay, so why don't we put on the Royal Soldier ring? I'm gonna make us slightly lighter somehow. Okay, so we're gonna roll off this ledge, and what we want to do is we want to land. There's that one little ledge right there, right, the next one down. That's what we want to land on, but we're probably not going to. We're gonna try. Oh, just inch very gingerly. Look how we're not standing on anything at all with perfect posture. Amazing. And miss. Oh, but we still made it. Okay, cool. Okay, no, we did it just right. It's okay. You can land on that if you get it just right, but I apparently don't know how that works. We're gonna chug. And we managed to bypass the Grave of Saints. You can go to the Grave of Saints. It is a very cool area. It's got a boss in it. It's not really much of a boss. It's kind of more like a mini boss plus. And that's pretty much all it's got. It's got a couple of neat things in there, but we don't really need it. So we're going to put on our Kraton outfit again. Where's that Kraton outfit? There it is. Bam. Okay. Let's move down this way and come down here. You see that lizard? We're gonna try to snipe that lizard right now. Where's the middle of the screen? I can't really tell. Is that it? Oh, that was so close. Okay. Shoop. Boom. Sniped. That lizard always gives me troubles, so I've tried to snipe him more recently. Now, don't be surprised. When he dies, his item falls through these bridges. Like, these bridges don't actually hold items. So, yeah. Don't be surprised by that. But you can run and jump across that gap and get this chest. Doop. Which is an ash knuckle ring, which will prevent you from being petrified, which is very convenient in this area if you have never fought these mummies before. But we have, and so we're alright. There are 2 doors down there. One of them is a dead end leading to a miracle, and the other one is progress. I don't know which one's which. I'll admit it right now. I'm gonna run here. I'm gonna pick this up, and then I'm gonna very quickly roll away. These guys, these guys who explode, they kill themselves, so they're not really a problem. It's the ones with the petrify that are really, really scary. Oops, that one got me. They don't do tons of damage. They're not horrible. They're just there's something. So let's see which side this is. The water. I never remember. I'm always like, oh, there's one with water and one without it. Okay, so this is the dead end with the water, and it's got Great Heal, which is a very good miracle. Very, very good miracle, especially to find for free. It, as it says, is a great heal. Very self-descriptive. And that's a good item to find. Good one. Good miracle if you're a miracle user. We're not using miracles yet, so oh well. Maybe one day. Okay, now this may look familiar. This kind of resembles a few areas in previous Souls games. But it's not really all that scary or tough. Just make sure not to drop down, you know, an area where you'll fall all the way. Make sure to find a spot with like more ladders beneath it, right? I'm walking off these ledges because I've done this 1 or 2 times, and I know pretty well the ways to go, but definitely watch out. You can just follow the ladders down. Just don't go down any ladders that end. Just look before you go down the ladder, and it's really not like confusing or difficult or anything. And this is one way, by the way. We are now down here, and the only way back up is this a mimic? No, it's not a mimic. The only way back up is to warp back up. So this is where you can get a token of spite for free. That token of spite allows you to enter the Brotherhood of Blood, if you so desire. Okay, now we are in the gutter. And this area is really obnoxious. It's got those little heads that those little statues that spit poison. Is this the right drop? I can't tell. It's very hard to see in the gutter. Yeah, this is it. Come on, where's the... Is that it? Yeah. Alright, and this is the first bonfire. Now this area is very treacherous. You wanna... If you haven't done this area before, you definitely want to bring a torch around to like see the surroundings and everything. I'm not going to spend a ton of time here because there's not a lot of items that will benefit our character too much. So what we're going to do is I don't remember the path, to be honest. I don't remember the fast path, but there are a few faster paths to this area. This area is very windy and confusing, and it's not going to be fun the first time, I promise. But what we're going to do is we're definitely going to run and jump across here, because I remember that being fun. Run, yump. And that guy will probably attack you. Just watch out. They have dark infused, like they have dark damage, like broken swords and stuff down here. And they're pretty strong, so you definitely don't want to get hit by those too much. Now, you can use as kind of your guiding light these gates that you can see in the distance. You can kind of use that as something to aim for, to try to get to. And these statues, they'll spit little poison darts at you, and they're very annoying. Which way am I going? Here we go. Alright, so let's weasel our way through this area. Speaking of weasels, these giant rat things are really gross and hit really hard for like how fast they are and everything. Like it's kind of weird how hard they can hit, actually. That's how I feel about it. I'm gonna heal fully because this area can be scary. Because people just sneak up on you, man. It's not cool. Alright, I like that. Oh, here's a friend. Get out, friend. You're not welcome around here, friend. Alright, go back up. Oh, I remember. Huh, we went the wrong way over there when we jumped across. We should have done something else. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Alright. Just kind of want to be careful where you're stepping here. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Very nice. We are going to drop over here. Ugh, damn. Just wanted to light the thing. These damn rats, man. I'm telling you, these rats are terrifying. They're weird slack jaws and everything. Very scary. Oh no! We got wrecked by the mummy. Surprise mummy. I'll be right back. Hi. Okay, back. Hi. So, that mummy's really annoying. Those mummies are really bad. Pro tip, there's gonna be a mummy every time you find a bridge. It's always a mummy. Every time, without fail. They will try to find you, and they will try to wreck you. There's an item over here. Like I said, I am trying to actually get through here without getting all the items, so there's going to be more to this area than what I show you, but that black firebomb's worth picking up. Black firebombs are very convenient items, so let's try to not get killed over here. Oh, is this even the right way? This is not even the right way, is it? It's totally not the right way. Where am I going? Oh, here we are. Here we are. Hey, this thing needs to go. There we go. Damn these things, man. There we go. Just don't get fully poisoned, and I'll be happy. Oh, there we are. Yep. Okay, and these lights, like these little bone torches that you can light in here, they will stay lit forever. So, like, they're kind of a way to know your progress, and they help you see the area when you don't have a torch out. First time I went through this area, I actually didn't realize you could do that, and like I didn't even use a torch, which is not a great idea. I don't recommend it. What? There was no mummy on that bridge? That's crazy. A bridge without a mummy. It's like Egypt without the pyramids. Alright. I knew there was not going to be a mummy on that one, but that's fine. So this little area back here has a neat little item. There are a couple of enemies back here you want to take care of first. No items in these? Disappointing. Alright. Open up your metal chest for a Wicked Eye Great Shield, which looks very cool, but is, you know, not a fantastic shield, but definitely looks very cool. It's got this big hand on it. It's very, very neat. I like it. I like the way it looks. Not the world's greatest shield, but definitely cool. So, moving on. Moving on. Let's go down here. This guy's a dick. There you go. I'm gonna light this, and then we drop down. There is a big rat guy who sucks down there. I wonder if we can plunge attack him. Didn't work. Plunge attack doesn't work nearly as well in this game as it did in the previous game. Oh god, please kill it. Get out. Get out of here. Alrighty. And we're gonna go through this mist gate, or whatever they're called, fog gate, and we're gonna start going down these ladders. Now this is where it's kind of more of a maze, because when you go down these ladders, not all of them actually go down in a way that is good or helpful. So you're definitely gonna want to watch out. This one has an enemy standing here. Let's see, is this one that I want? Is it the one that I want? Yeah, I think I got it right the first time. Okay, neato. Now there's a couple of paths down there, but there's a few that don't work. But when you get down here, you definitely want to just know that there are a bunch of enemies down here, straight off, so that you don't get surprised. Really? With this? Get wrecked, would you? Thank you. Get him. Pick up some items. Oh, neat. Poison throwing knives. Broken straight sword. Now, the greatest thing about this area, which is why you don't need to pass it, is this life gems. This life gems. That life gems pickup is huge. It's very nice. Alright, now this area, these pots are full of corrosive liquid, and that means that they will actually break your armor and rings, which is not cool, man. But you can just go through, drop down, grab your fragrant branch of yore. You can light this if you still have your torch out, and continue down, and you'll notice that these little statues are now covered in kind of green weird moss, and if you listen really closely, it may not be audible in my video, but if you listen very closely, you can hear a beating heart in the background, which is pretty interesting. But this is the Black Gulch. And this is the first bonfire here. There's one more bonfire in this area. And there's a little mini-boss. We're going to meet an NPC, and we're going to fight a major boss in this area. All in the same area, which is pretty cool. But it's about that time, so I guess we'll have to start doing that stuff next time. Today we did do the Lost Sinner, and then got some exploring done down through the gutter. Alright, well, until next time, everybody, praise the sun, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.